is Freestyle Friday. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Hakeem, Jordan, what is cracking? What is cracking liking? What is cracking liking?
Taking it one day at a time.
Yo, man, it's freestyle, freaking freestyle Friday. The week has come over here, so we about to have some fun. Hey, we got a special guest for you guys coming later on. I'm not gonna say anything yet. We're not gonna say anything, but we got something special for you guys when it comes to the end of the hour. But other than that, let's go. Let's get it.
No, but I can't always have a question. How do your phone know when you hit the live button? It goes off literally on cue. Like you set it up that way, or you.
No, it does. Whenever we go live, I get a notification. You know
it's a notification. Yeah. Oh, everybody think I think it's a phone call. I'm like, how? It know where to go. But okay,
see that? It's part of the show. That notification.
It is. Like pretty much part of it. It is very much part of the show. Because I be like, man, look, they calling me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at least you clarify that, so everybody know. Hey, Jabbar. He claimed because Jabbar always say, "Why his phone?"
Yeah. That's how I was
like.
Phone.
They look at high school. They look at Hakeem. So high school. He old school. He real old school. With that he old school.
Yeah. Shout out to Kendall, the motherfucker, the first guys that entered the building. Shout out to those who watch on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. We really do greatly appreciate you guys each and every time, guys. Make sure you follow. It's so very important. That being said, Jordan, sports. You already know sports. Sports, what's going on in the sports world, my dude?
NFL is back, baby. It came back, baby. The kickoff, it came back. The Baltimore versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and it came back. It was a good game. It was a little rain delay, a little bit, but it started game on time. Game went well. The score was 27-20. Go ahead, hey.
God is forever is in the building.
Whoa!
The lovely Bobby Bryan's in the building.
Yeah.
God is forever. Quick. The lovely Bobby Bryan is in the building.
Hey, I had to stop.
God
is. She even say, "Yo."
God
that's like King's favorite says it.
I love it. Yo,
God is forever. She is blessing us with her presence.
I dedicate this song to you. You know I like your body. Is it obvious? Ooh, I like your confidence. That's for you, baby.
Shout out to God is forever. She's in the building. But go ahead, Hakeem.
What's up, Bobby?
Go ahead, Hakeem. I sent you. I don't have a video, but I do have the stats. Can you put up the stats real quick? So, going on, kickoff happened. You know, the game. The score was 20-20.
I got a little video. This was Kansas City.
Yeah, but it should go straight to the. We say Gamecast. Scroll down a little bit. It'll show like the stats and everything.
All right. Yeah. Scoring and summary.
Yeah, Gamecast and scroll down. Keep going, scroll down. But yeah, the game was 27-20. Patrick Mahomes, he was 20 for 28, 291 yards. He do for a touchdown and interception. Isaiah Pacheco, the running back, he went for 45 yards and a touchdown. Rashee Rice, you know, he led the receiver for Kansas City with 7 receptions, 103 yards. Lamar Jackson. Oh, not that one. Don't show that. Scroll down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't want to get copyright.
Keep going down.
Go back up again. If not, go to the box score.
You say
go scroll up again. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Hit the box score.
Oh, full box score?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there's the box scores. There go the stats right here. Lamar Jackson, he had a monster game. He ran for 122 yards, 273 yards, and a touchdown. Now the game went all the way to the ending. So it was 3rd and goal, and it was 3 seconds on the clock, and Lamar Jackson had to make the last play. So he made the last play. He threw the ball to the tight end, Isaiah Likely, and he had a touchdown. But the thing is, his toe was on the white line, so they called it back, and Kansas City won a game. So this game went all the way to the wire, But it was a great game, and it's a really fresh start for the NFL season. Tonight, there's tonight's game in Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's the Philadelphia versus the Green Bay Packers. But other than that, you guys, the NFL is back. NFL is back. So go ahead, Roddy, man. What's your take on the game, or what's your take about the NFL being back as
no, I can't leave that back up. Leave that back up. Right. Don't take it down. Leave that back on until we go to the next segment, so people can see, so they can see what we're talking about. So as you can see on the scoreboard, the score of Baltimore 20, Kansas City Chiefs 27. So pretty much, I didn't see the game, but I did see the highlight. The Chiefs have a new receiver, a new star, a new rookie. Go by the Alexander Worthy Jr. That dude is fast.
Correct.
That dude is fast. He's fast from Texas, and a lot of people were talking about him over the preseason. I was trying to look for the dudes too when it came to the aspect of the press props, but they say he's faster than Tyreek Hill. And yesterday proved it. 2 touchdowns for that young man. That's pretty impressive for a rookie. Very impressive. And I see him probably winning Rookie of the Year because that guy was wide open. I didn't like the fact that Baltimore didn't really utilize Derrick Henry to the T. I think they left Derrick Henry has so many opportunities they could use them, and they would have scored easily more points. The game could have went overtime. They would just use pretty much Derrick Henry, and he didn't use him, or Mark Andrews, and I think that would hurt. That would kind of hurt Baltimore. And they asked Lamar Jackson in the press season. Sorry, and in the press conference, they asked him, do you think Kansas City Patrick Mahomes is your kryptonite? He said no. He said I didn't show up, and I got more things to prove. And I think he is, and I still see these two at the end when it comes to the playoffs, like you predicted, Jordan. So I think that's gonna happen. Them two, we're gonna meet up again, and I think that one Lamar gonna take it to the next level. But right now, sad loss for the Baltimore Ravens, good win for the Kansas City Chiefs, and now that was their ring ceremony, so they came out with a W. Go ahead, Akeem.
I'm not too much of but I didn't watch, but I'm happy football is back. This is a great start. You know what I mean? These are 2 of our picks. So, just testing how the season's gonna go. These 2 Titans came together to bump heads, and it's Patrick Mahomes all day.
Yeah, it is. You did say Hakeem he's gonna win the Super Bowl again, so it seemed like he's not laying up, and it is winning. And I know when it came for Xavier, a correction, he had 1 touchdown. I thought he had 2 touchdowns, but I think they probably called it back. So I think he had 1 touchdown. But it's Macheco had 1 touchdown as well with the rushing yard. So guys, be on the lookout. It looks like football season about to be explosive, and like Jordan said, it's going to be a game tonight against Green Bay Packers and the Eagles. But go ahead, Jordan, your commentary.
Well, my thing is, looking at Baltimore. Baltimore, they had a lot of penalties last night. If you guys don't know, they had 6, 7 penalties. I remember their first drive they had three straight penalties of the offensive line. Not being aside with the lineman, all those linemen and everything, because there's a new rule on when it comes to the offensive line. All offensive lines all their foot has to be all together. If the left tackle or right tackle foot is a little bit more back, they'll throw a flag, and I saw like 3 straight penalties of that and everything, and it had other penalties as well. And still, that was very, very close to the game. So I was a little disappointed. Like I said, I think Baltimore will clean that up and everything. Ryan, I do agree with you 100%. They didn't use Matt Andrews anywhere, the tight end, and also Derrick Henry. Like I said, it's week 1. Like I said, we definitely, like I said, when the season come out, I think you'll see more involved into that and everything. Because when you have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, so I know Derrick Henry, he doesn't really come up until like the end of the season. That's when he get that stride.
Right.
That's when he really get stride. So that's what I know about Derrick Henry. So when it comes to the season, I feel like with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, they're going to be deadly. They're going to be deadly, and it also will help Lamar Jackson also save him up to be in the playoffs and everything. So once he played Patrick Mahomes, which I like I said, Patrick Mahomes right now, he's 5-1 against Lamar Jackson. He's tearing the Lamar Jackson up. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes and everything. Also with Patrick Mahomes, you're right, that rookie receiver, he's looking good. And the thing is, I see the similar with how they use Tyreek Hill on his first and second year. They use Tyreek Hill as a gadget guy. But when Isaiah Bradley, when he started on the roster and everything, man, he is fast. They did that sweep play to go straight to the touchdown. That first drive with Kansas City, straight went to the touchdown. So we're gonna see. I think we'll see a lot more explosive plays this year with Kansas City and everything to make it look more exciting and everything. Like I said, I got them both winning. I have both of them winning the division. So either Kansas City might have the second or third seed, and probably Baltimore, they might have the first and second seed as well. But yeah, man, it's great to have football back. You know, great game last night, another great game tonight at Brazil, and then we got the main games come on Sunday, which we'll talk about a recap of Monday. But yeah, man, shout out to football. It's back, it's here. Let's have some fun, people. We love football. We like talking about football. Can't wait, man. Can't wait till Sunday. That's where the majority of the games come by.
But shout out to White High, who's also in the building, and also Mr. Muhammad. Blessed be upon you, Mr. Muhammad is also in the building. White High say Bengals versus Packers for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Very interesting. Very interesting pick. Very interesting pick right there. So we moving forward. You already know the money. Hakeem already got the screen on. So Jordan, what's going on with the money?
Let's talk about the money. Let's talk about Dick's Sporting Goods. This stock has been doing really, really good this year. Really, really good this year. If you guys look at the stock, it's been soaring and soaring and soaring. So looks like a very good stock to invest in, because Dick's Sporting Goods has been doing some really good things when it comes to the company. But other than that, Hakeem played a clip. And after that, we'll chop it up and talk about how Dick's Sporting Goods is
raising its 2024 outlook, with net sales and adjusted EPS looking better than analysts had projected amid strong demand for sporting goods. Now, this comes as the retailer bucks the broader consumer pullback trend. Still, shares not responding too positively here to the beat and raise. So joining us now to discuss, we've got John Kernan, TD Cowen Managing Director of Retail and Consumer Brands. It's great to speak with you here. So I'm just taking a look at your note, John, and you talk about this idea that we are in a struggling kind of macro backdrop for the industry. What is Dick's doing that is allowing them to buck that trend?
They're outperforming peers pretty significantly, both on a sales basis and gross margin basis. Specifically, they're getting better allocations from the top vendors, and their store experience far exceeds their competitors. So that's where they're winning, on experience, product, and engagement with the consumer.
I mean, who didn't love the store experience growing up with Dick's? I mean, you get in there, you run around the track a couple times, you test out the shoes here. What's changing so fundamentally here for a company that you said just won back to school season?
Yeah, they were a winner in back to school, for sure. Their same-store sales up nearly 5%. In Q2 were well above the sporting goods category sales that we saw throughout the quarter, based on some industry sources. So they're a big share gainer. In terms of why they're gaining share, the product allocations from key vendors have gotten so much better. The vendors have recognized that the consumer values Dick's, they can value the shopping experience in Dick's, and management's doing a tremendous job in merchandising and supply chain to flow through very high full price sales. So the store experience has gotten better since we were kids. It will continue to. They've got 20 new House of Sport stores opened by the end of this year, and we think that's a incremental growth avenue for them that'll generate very high returns.
How are some of the brands that weren't necessarily around when we were kids, John, like On, for example, and Deckers with the Hoka shoes, how are they fueling any of the action that we might be seeing in Dick's balance sheet right now?
Yeah, it's definitely driving traffic and conversion in store, particularly in footwear. And footwear has been a big driver of their same-store sales the last, say, year and a half. For instance, in 2023, the footwear category itself drove about 2/3 of Dick's total same-store sales gains. So On and Hoka are playing a big role in that. Nike, Dick's is one of the few areas they're growing in the U.S. That Nike's Dick's business was up 10% last year over year. So footwear and footwear allocations from key vendors have really improved here. Hoka and On have been big contributors to that.
Is there one sport that's putting the team on its back right now, John, when you think about the success and the growth that you've seen and expect and anticipate to continue to be the case at Dick's?
Yeah, the Olympics were a great moment. That came and went. I think Dick's continues to engage with athletes, male and female, across a lot of different age groups, income demographics, and they're winning in a lot of different sports. It's not just one sport. Dick's has become synonymous with sport, the changing seasons of sport, and the younger consumer, I think, is really taken to Dick's store experience and allocations.
It's just so fascinating to me that you keep saying store experience, and I keep thinking that I have never once walked into a store. Like, I just don't do that anymore. John, what is the advice that Dick's should be giving to other retailers in the space that are still struggling with foot traffic?
Now, Dick's has invested heavily in their store base. They're spending $800 million a year this year on CapEx. It's almost double what they were spending several years ago. Now they're using a lot of that to build out their new stores, their next gen stores, what they're going to call field house stores, and their House of Sport stores, their largest expression of sport. And that's driving better engagement with consumers. The vendors want in on square footage in those stores, and the landlords want Dick's in their top locations. So store experience matters, omni-channel execution matters, and Dick's is winning in those regards.
A Dick's Field House, my goodness, I can't even imagine that. I can't wait to see as well how that plays out for the company. It's really easy to just go spend hours in Golf Galaxy, I suppose, especially as you're trying to figure out what's right for you. But ultimately, we'll see how this all fares for Dick's. John Kernan, thanks so much for taking the time here with us this morning. Certainly. TD Cowen, Managing Director for Retail and Consumer Brands. We'll talk to you later.
Shout out to D, that's also in the building, and shout out to the lovely Natasha Vince and the mom mother is also in the building, and also Hassan. Shout out to you. Blessing to be upon you. Go ahead, George.
Yeah, it seems like Dick's Sporting Goods, they know what they're doing in the company, and they really do the great things, and they're really moving the needle with parts of their company. And if you look at their stock, let me pull it up. They're at $208 per share. Looking back a year prior, there was looking at a year prior, there was their share, there was at $146. I'm sorry, $146 per share. So compared to a year ago from now, they're up 41%, and it made it made about $61 from the year prior today. So wherever Dick's Sporting Goods is doing, they do it really, really good, really, really good. Go ahead, Keem, man. What's your take on Dick's Sporting Goods? You know how
shout
with the stock as well.
Now shout out to Ryan. That's also in the building. What's going on, big dog?
What's going on, Ryan?
So perfect that you say that, and I want to just highlight a couple things. When they said sports, Dick's doesn't only highlight sports; they also highlight other things of leisure, sporting, boating. They sell bass boats. They sell guns there. So
correct.
They, you know what I mean? So they have a wide variety. They also sell clothing. They sell the hats and stuff like that and stuff like that. Another one of their competitors, Bass Pro Shops, if I'm not mistaken, as far as in the space of like goods and stuff, I might be wrong. But also people got to understand the America's spending is easy to be able to track. We spend more money on leisure than a lot of other people. You could see that through the pandemic. And when we had got the pandemic checks, a lot of it, we spent it on leisure. We spent it on things, new boat items, fishing rods, all this other thing. So it makes sense that Dick's Sporting Goods too. But plus they had a couple alley-oops. The Olympics was one of them, being one of the sponsors there, and them able to sponsor a couple athletes and stuff like that. And one thing I do give them credit is they've been able to be a brick and mortar store to keep foot traffic in when a lot of places are having trouble. Macy's doesn't even have the type of foot traffic that Dick's Sporting Goods is. You know what I mean? This is a new type of clientele. It's a young type of clientele. I want people to also, and an older type of clientele. You know what I mean? I've been in Dick's Sporting Goods myself. You always find an older man in there buying fishing rods, guns, and all sorts of things. So there's a number of things in there.
Same here. Of course, this is not financial advice. You do your own financial research, and I that's also speak with a financial advisor when it comes to the aspect of investing in Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm not gonna lie, Hakeem. One of my first guns I got it from Dick's Sporting Goods. my first purchase of my gun. I went to Dick's on Sporting Good. There was a older gentleman and who helped me out to pick the right gun that fit for me and also fit my hand. So they got not only that, they also have great professional when it comes to the aspect when it comes to guns. So like pretty much what the gentleman stated in the interview when he was talking on Yahoo Finance. The same exact thing. They merchandise very well. They know how to interact with customers, and they know what the consumer is looking for. Especially right now when we in football season and sports season, that is, where you got basketball, football, soccer, baseball, all these sporting events that's going on right now. They have the merchandise, so people are going in there, spending their money, and they know exactly what they're looking for. Instead of going to a Macy's or Ross or another a sporting show, but Dick's Sporting Goods pretty much got whatever you need, whatever the consumer is looking for. So Hakeem, you did an amazing breakdown when it came to the aspect of leverage. What do they have in their stores? And I think a lot of people that are in the sporting industry, to look up to Dick's Sporting Goods and see, okay, where can I go and build up that consumer fan base so I can keep my store generating the money that Dick's Sporting Goods is doing. Pretty soon, I won't be surprised Walmart start doing the same thing pretty soon, like Dick's Sporting Goods, when it comes to the aspect of selling a lot of sportswear. Walmart have a little bit, but it's not like Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is hands down to me has pretty much anything you need. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, and the thing is about this, when it comes to like sports apparel, like basketball, football, all the sports apparel they sell, they really don't have any competitors like that. The last competitors that was out there, they went out of business, was Sports Authority. But other than that, they really don't have no competitors like that. When it comes to like equipment, when it comes to like kids, high school kids, elementary kids, when they play in baseball, football, basketball, soccer, swimming, the first thing they'll go to is Sports Authority. I know Amazon there, but if you want to check out a variety of stuff, go look at it yourself and go to shopping malls or that type of stuff. Sports Authority is the number one place to go and everything. Also, you got high school kids, elementary kids, they rock a lot of Nike, Reeboks, all that type of things. And usually the kids, they like to wear, sporty stuff. They go to the store and they buy the stuff as well. So shout out to the CEO. They know their market. They know how to get their customers in and out with customer service. When it comes to their online stuff, they know what to do. Like when it comes to free delivery, all that type of thing. So yeah, shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods, man. They're doing what they're supposed to do and everything. So like I said, if you got any kids that want to try new sports and everything, if you need any type of sports equipment, Dick's Sporting Goods is the number place to go. If you want to go to Amazon, Dick's Sporting Goods is the number place to go. And that's why you see the stock is up, and that's why you see a lot of good traffic going to the store and everything. So shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Now, shout out to the baby Chaos over there having a good old time on this lovely Friday evening. And now that, guys, make sure keep it in mind. It's not a financial advisor. So make sure you say with a financial advisor or someone that understand the aspect when it comes to investing. Because I know some people are looking at Dick's Sporting Goods as a good investment. Make sure you sit down with someone before you make that rational decision. And to me, if you ask me on my personal bit, what I've been in Dick's Sporting Goods, I'll come back to that. I will come back to that when it comes to the aspect of Dick's Sporting Goods. Not only that, hip hop. Of course, unfortunately, we got breaking news when it comes to the aspect of hip hop. But Jordan, what's going on in the hip hop world?
Yeah, man, we got breaking news, man. Breaking news. We found out that Rich Homie Crime, man, he has passed away as an alleged overdose, man. Very, very surprising from the hip hop community. Very, very surprising and everything. It's very, very sad. He's our age. He's like what, 30? Yeah, 33, 34. Very.
Yeah, I actually met him. I met him before.
I met him?
Yeah. He was in Miami. I met him before. I talked to him really quickly. But yeah, 34, Jordan. You are correct. 34 years old.
Yeah, man. 34 years old, man. Very sad, man. Talented artist. I remember when I was in Miami, I had my Pioneer Sources. Pioneer Sources. I used to blast Rich Homie Quad all the time, man. He was a great rapper. He he worked with a lot of people. He was was he with not Young
Thug. Young Thug,
right? Young Thug. Yeah, no, Young Thug, exactly.
They're not together, but it was like really friends, really close, really have very close relationship. Go ahead.
So he was initially, and he's still signed to TIG. Think It's a Game. That's the same record label that YFN Lucci is signed to. So yeah, and then he did a joint album, Rich Gang,
Yeah,
with
well,
Young
with
Thug and
Young.
Birdman.
Yep.
Correct. But they have a really strong connection. And not only that, Rich Homie Quan passed away too. Remember Fat Man Snoop passed away too. He collapsed on stage
Week
too. A
early.
very young guy too.
Yeah.
Another legend that passed away. But sad to say that. Remember, I keep telling you guys when it comes to aspect of black men, we gotta take care of our health. Not only that, but also we gotta take care of our addiction. If we have a bad addiction habit, especially when it comes to drinking, and also when it comes to drugs. Drug is not the same anymore. Now they're putting fentanyl in the drugs today. So guys gotta be very careful in what type of drug you're taking, because a lot of people are into marijuana uses, and they are putting fentanyl in the marijuana. So people that are marijuana smokers, be careful what you have. And now when it comes to ask for Rich Homie Quan, nobody really know. Everything's alleged that he died from overdose. Nobody really know truly what happened to him. Same thing with Fat Man Snoop. But at the same time, it's just sad because Hakeem Jordan, he's a legend. He's been in the game for over 10 years. He had multiple hit records. I was listening to some of his songs last night. He had multiple hit records. You name it. Blah, 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 blah. You already know. Every time I walk through, he got so many songs that you could just name. And to me, it was a big loss for a very young man. And he had a great future ahead of him. And one more thing before I give it over to you, Hakeem. I don't know if you saw they had a recent somebody posed the ambulance phone call. I didn't like that, bro. Like, why you have to do stuff like that? Certain stuff shouldn't be posted. I'm with Plies on that. Certain stuff should be kept in secret. But TMZ had to go ahead and drop the ambulance phone call. Like, come on, man. It's certain things you just don't do. Shout out to Ashley A, the lovely Ashley A, for being in the building. Go ahead, again.
There's a particular Bible verse that I go back to with this. Is Job 14:1. Men who are born of woman, days are short and life is full of trouble. With that being said, a man's struggle is hard and his life is hard, and all of us go through it. And unbeknownst to us, I can only fathom what demons that young man was going through and how long he had been on substance abuse, allegedly. But he had just had a new baby boy. He was finding his way back to God. He was going through a bad deal with TIG. That's why we haven't heard from him, because usually these things you're not allowed to release music under predatorial contracts, and this is the reason why we haven't heard from him. And he had a lot of life in him and a lot more music to give. He was very soulful. He was what you call our modern day jazz singers. He didn't make gang music. He didn't make killing music. He made music that resonate to people from a demographic of struggle. You know what I mean? And I pray for him. I don't want to call and disrespect her, because she had been with him up until he died. So I'm going to respectfully call her his wife. I want to respect his wife. I pray for his sons. And I would hope people would look at this and resonate in your own life. We shouldn't have to take a death to realize that we are truly blessed, but also to know that people are having demons. No matter how much money you got, no matter how much you're going through, people still going through something.
Shout out to the lovely Jaylen, also in the building. Shout out to her. Y'all getting used to that heart thing. You go ahead.
Yeah, man, it's just sad, man. I hope that NBA young rappers who's having current problems, or trying to do the best they can, like NBA YoungBoy, Kodak Black, and really look at these people that were losing and everything, and say, hey man, it's time to turn stuff around like this. I was shocked when I heard it. Like I said, we don't know yet, but being an alleged overdose, that was really shocking to me and everything, to hear something like that out of nowhere and everything. I know he was having problems like that, dealing with his life and everything. But yeah, man, it's just very, very sad to hear Rich Homie crying. He was, like I said, to a city of Atlanta, man. He was, he's a legendary in a way, and it's just very, very sad to see and everything. So hopefully, we get more of the, on the funeral arrangements and everything. I don't know, they might show it live or everything, but man, blessings to the family, to the kids, the friends of losing a person like Rich Homie Quan. And to me, his music gonna last for a long time because he definitely made some really good hits, and when I get done with the show, I'm definitely gonna play some hits. Play some Rich Homie Quan after the show. But yeah, man, rest in peace to you, Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace.
Yeah, you can still be 30. You can still die at a young age and still leave a legacy, and that's what he did. But it's just sad to say that hopefully he did. They say he died from overdose uses. It just show you that a lot of black men out here, Hakeem and Jordan, is dealing with a lot of demons, and we don't know how to cope with that demon. And we always go to substance abuse, which is the drugs and alcohol, especially when it comes to black men. And remember, we talked about it the other day. We talked about it how black men are not living to be 60 no more. We're dying young and we're dying quickly. And to me, I think if you're dealing with something, especially substance abuse, go and seek help. Talk to your brotherhood. Talk to your pastor. Talk to your mentor. Find a mentor that you know you're going to go talk to and vent to. Don't hold that thing in. Some people go to their woman to vent. Sometimes a woman can't help you when it comes to the aspect of man because she don't understand. She can give you some loving, but she don't understand. But man, we can help each other because we understand from each other. So go, guys, go seek the help you need to get. And I think if Rich Homie Quan did die from an overdose, hopefully he could have got the help he needed, man. He had to help it. And and not only that, Hakeem and Jordan, before we move on, he actually recently did an interview where he talked about it on Matt Halfa sit down. He talked about it, how he was dealing with demons.
Yeah, popping. I forgot what I think he was popping pills or something.
Yeah, and he was asking for help, and he used to go with his brothers, and they couldn't help him. Blessing to you, Joe Herbert. Thank you so much, Big Dog, for always coming in the building. Shout out to you. And Jalen say, y'all know I got 2 jobs. Now that's why. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay.
Jalen got 2 jobs.
By, watch us. If you watch this for the clouds, if you don't say anything, we appreciate you coming by all the time.
That being said, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because right now we're getting ready to deep dive into different variety of topics. Jordan, it's Freestyle Friday. Do your thing.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. So earlier this week, we talked about, how 50 Cent, we talked about Dame Dash, how, he has legal trouble and everything. And also how 50 said he remembered that, 20 years ago when you talk about, I wish I had $1 million, and Dame Dash told $1 million not nothing and everything, and it kind of hurt him, but the thing is, it kind of helped 50 in a long way. But Dame Dash recently came back, talk about his legal, like I said, his money issues and everything, and also he was talking about it so much that his dentures came up, which is funny. I don't know how they did that, but his dentures kind of came up while he was talking as well. But other than that, Hakeem, go ahead and play the 2 clips, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Someone says $1 million money. Hell no, it ain't no money. Nigga, I owe $8 million in taxes right now to one state. $1 million ain't gonna help me. I can't even have no money until I make at least $16 million. I gotta pay the taxes. If I got $5 million, they taking it. So all that money always gonna go back into the work until I can make it into $100 million. Where if I pay the tax, it don't hurt. But that's what real hustlers do. I'm still putting the money in the street. The people I pay still pay taxes, so they ain't that mad about it. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. This is about black ownership too, by the way. This ain't no drug dealing. And also, I'm gonna do this thing about being broke, about how I went what you call broke, about the taxes, about the child support, about everything. I want y'all to know I'm gonna be fully transparent. I don't want anybody to go through the things that I went through, because the only reason why I went through it is so y'all don't have to. So I want y'all to learn from it. When someone says $1 million,
hold on. The other clip is right there, eh?
I believe so. Go ahead. You got the other clip? Go ahead.
Yeah, I do.
Because I think that when he started talking about 50 Cent.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I would get with homie if he want to work. We can work. I'm never mad at generals linking up.
Oh
So
man.
again, you know, I wouldn't even have acknowledged him if I didn't think he was worthy of an opponent. A lot of niggas talk shit. I don't acknowledge him, but 50. Oh yeah, let's go. I want to see. I want to know how real it is. I want to see your television network. I want to see you direct a movie. I want to see your clothing line. I want to see if you're the real deal. Just see me, see if I'm the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hold on. Listen. Oh God. Yeah, talk to him for a second.
Bro, that shit.
Just for a second.
I can't. That shit was crazy.
Oh God.
Oh, you're not saying nothing.
Look, so
You're not saying nothing. Hold on. So download American.
It's
I love this.
Thriller.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, I would get with.
You know, I thought he had veneers though. I thought he had veneers, but go ahead
Yeah,
again.
he old school. He old school.
He was, hey, this doesn't make him look bad. This actually works for him. It let us know that he's human. There's nothing fake about him. What he said, listen, Dame has been 100% transparent. One thing you know about Dame Dance, he ain't never been fake. He ain't never been no liar. He's been arrogant. And that rubs people the wrong way. But we need arrogant people in our lives. It makes us hustle harder. It makes us understand things quicker. You feel me? And you know what I mean? We've seen this, and I've always been able to appreciate the arrogant hustler or the arrogant woman and be like, damn, she must think she all that. But then it was like, I'll be like, I want to know what make her all that. You know what I'm saying, Ron?
But Hakeem, it's kind of crazy because everything you said on Wednesday, he said the exact same thing. Is there a possibility he saw your clip? Your clip, is there a possibility he saw your clip? You remember he mentioned the child support thing, you mentioned it.
Yep.
The financial issue he was dealing with.
Yep.
Is there a possibility he probably saw your clip? Because we did tag them.
Who never knows? Or I could just understand him. I've been following him for so long, and he's always done good business. Joe don't heard him say what we would say about Diddy and Dame, who treated people wrong, coming up now, and no one wants to help these brother. Karma is real. You are right about that. Now, mind you, I never said that Dame didn't rub the people the wrong way, but you never say he stole anything. He was arrogant. He talked shit. He was disrespectful, but he made a lot of people money. One thing I am going to say and stick by him, yes, he has issues with his baby mamas, but he damn sure got a relationship with every single one of his kids. Them girls that he has that child support with, they're with him all the time. I actually seen him with baby Dusko the other day. So you figure, you tell me what it is. The taxes too, that could be easily explained. Steve Harvey went on Shannon Sharp and explained how millions of dollars were stolen from him. The accountants play money, and a lot of this is blamed on ignorance and a lack of self-awareness. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, but like you said, Hakeem, I totally agree with you on the aspect of him being very transparent. And now that I have a new level of respect for him as well, because he even say 50 Cent, let's work together.
Yep.
What I said back then, that was back then. But he
Yeah.
said now let's just work together, let's build something. And that's why I'm saying, and you stated, I would say you stated everything you stated on Wednesday, he confirmed it. Like he wasn't really trying to take 50 Cent to bring him down. He was trying to pretty much level him up. And like you said, that's how the people talk when they're from Harlem. That's how they talk. It's not them bringing you down. They say, hey, homie, be on my level. Come where I'm at. Now 50 Cent, you where I'm at. I'm struggling right now, but we can still work together and we can still build.
I love that.
Still build something. I love that too.
I love that.
He would say, let's not beef. Let's build something. And you notice 50 Cent never commented on him losing his denture.
No.
He never commented on it.
50's not gonna beat a man down that when he has real beef with you. That's the thing. He don't got real beef with Dame, and I want people to understand that. It was just that probably rubbed him the wrong way. That's it.
That's all. And like with Fannie Jane said 50 Cent was just being sensitive of the aspect of how he was talking to him. But Dan look like like you said, Hakeem, he's very transparent, and
Very,
I got
very
a new level of
transparent.
respect for him. And he kept it 100. He said, "Hey, look, I got child support, and I'm dealing with a lot of taxes."
Let's give respect to his Puerto Rican queen, who is still with him and stick by him. You see her in the say
Yeah,
as the dentures, but she's been with him throughout all this, through him being broke, through him. He had went to jail for child support in New York. She has stuck by him. The woman in your life is always going to be your rock, regardless if your money on it. You know what I mean? So, like, people could talk all this. I respect Dame as an OG. If it was up to me, when people say, if you had $25 to $1 million, who would you sit down and talk to? I would never pick Jay-Z. I would pick Dame, because Dame was the one who structured the business. Dame has a wealth of knowledge. He come from a hustling, build a business. Let's not forget, a lot of people don't know, Dame has a brother named Darian Dash, who has been making millions in the IT computer world behind closed doors. People forget that he comes from a family that gets money. They're just quiet. They're not, you know what I mean? Dame has always been the flashy type one. You know what I mean? And you've never heard no spooky, backdoorish stuff. He just disrespectful. Just has a mouth. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that a little bit. I'll say I'm a little surprised that 50 Cent had to respond back. Maybe he responded right now. I'm not sure and everything, but I'm 50 Cent. I'll get some way get Dame Dash in Shreveport, Louisiana, because like I said, 50 Cent doing big things in that city, and hopefully maybe they could work together and do something in Shreveport, Louisiana, going in as the G Unit Studios and everything to help Dame out and everything, because like I said, Dame is, like I said, Hakeem is right. He's still a figure in the game and everything. He has Bill Rockefeller. He was really the pillar of Bill Rockefeller and all the clothing and everything. And but yeah, man, Dame just talked about he's going through things right now like everybody else do and everything. So hopefully he gets himself situated a little bit more. But yeah, man, shout out to Dame Dash. He came and clapped back and say what he said, and hopefully in the future, he could work with artists, most majority 50 Cent, and he might, maybe he can make a comeback. But yeah, man, shout out to you, Dame.
Yeah, shout out to Dame Dash, man. And Jordan, moving forward, before our special guests come, go right ahead.
All right, let's move forward. Oh,
hey,
Cherry Brian, I love you.
He made sure.
That was real quick.
He made sure. I like that.
Today,
That was it. He coming back. He made sure. He made sure.
I'm gambling. I'm gambling.
I like that. Now I was talking about Hakeem. You fight for your woman. You get what I'm saying?
Busy. Jordan heard us say Stacey is his cousin, was up there too, so it's not like this brother don't have connection. Facts.
I forgot that is his cousin. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about Stacey. I love y'all. Love you too. Look at me, she laughing because Hakeem will quit. Boy, I know Hakeem moves so fast, boy.
Hey,
he trying to fight for his woman. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta listen. When you abuse them too long, and before they leave, you gotta act up. You gotta straighten up, man.
Shout out to Daryl. He say, fight for your woman if you love her. Yeah, facts upon fact. shout out to Gorilla Black. Gorilla Black is all jokes and games. Just kidding. You watch it. It's all jokes. We just having fun. But go ahead, Jordan.
All right, on to the next topic. So we do have an upgrade for the Georgia high school shooting. So they did arrest the 14-year-old kid, and also not just that, and Ronnie, you was on point of that too. We talked about the parents should be arrested. Yep. He got arrested too. They just didn't arrest the kid. The father got arrested too, and they both got charged up. They both got charged.
As they should. Good.
They found out over a year ago that the father did for his birthday gave the son to purchase him a weapon and everything. So there is history with that and everything. So yeah, man. So not just the 14-year-old kid, but the father, he got arrested as well with charged up. Other than that, Hakeem played a clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Oh shit.
As they should, because these parents gotta understand. Control your kids, man. Start charging them.
That the maximum penalty for felony murder. So for each count, the maximum penalty is that you could be punishable by death, by imprisonment for life, without parole, or by imprisonment for life, with the possibility of parole. If you have any questions about these charges, then I would urge you to discuss those with your attorney. I would invite you, Mr. Harmon, to inform the court as to whether there's a request for bond at this time.
At this time, Your Honor, there is not a request for bond. We will file the appropriate motions if that becomes necessary.
All right. An indictment by the grand jury for most felony offenses or accusations, well, you have the right to receive an indictment for these offenses. And I assume Mr. Brad Smith, I want to make you aware that the maximum murder in the second degree, the maximum penalty for each count is up to 30 years imprisonment. For felony involuntary manslaughter, of course, again, there are 4 counts. The maximum penalty for each of those offenses is 10 years imprisonment. For the 8 felony cruelty to children counts, the maximum penalty under the law for each of those 8 counts is 10 years imprisonment, for a maximum total possible penalty for the charges that you currently are facing of 180 years imprisonment. In the second degree, felony murder in the second degree.
Whew. Before we go into the commentary, we Joining and I gifted a lot of members, so Hakeem, you have to read it because we enjoyed it and gifted a lot of members. So go right ahead.
Oh my God!
Read the gifted members.
Let's start this. Shout outs to we're gonna first go. The first gifted member is Black Beauty. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Black Beauty. Black Beauty, we still waiting for you to get up on here, baby. Empress Vibe, girl, you know we love you. You always come here support. You always come here. You always come here support. Hank, another one. We love you. Big Jizz composition.
Yeah, Big Giz composition. Yeah, you been gifted a member. He be watching for the cloud.
Big Giz composition.
Yeah.
Ray Midnight.
Ray Midnight. Shout out Ray Midnight. Yeah.
Fatty, is he watching? Shout out to Fatty.
No, he's not watching, but he's in the cloud.
He watching for cloud. Shout outs to Fatty. Shout outs to the Untouchables. Shout outs to the Portugal boys. You feel me? And
I renewed my membership. That's why it shows my.
Yeah, I renewed my membership as well.
Yeah.
I said I'm back home. I'm back home again.
and shout outs to Ray Midnight. Ray Midnight. We love you, my dude. You've been on this show.
Yes.
When we wasn't really popping like that, you came here and showed us love. Shout outs to Ray Midnight.
Yeah. So when it comes to the aspect of the father and son, and like I stated before, both people should be charged. And the reason why I say the parents, because parents, you gotta be able to control your kid, and now you gotta understand what is your kids doing when they're at home. What are they watching? What are they listening to? What's going on within their mind? You are responsible for your own kid. The school system not responsible for them. The government not responsible for them. You are. So if your kid's out here acting like a fool, you need to be charged. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm happy that this happened because now it's going to wake parents up and realize, wait a minute, if my kids go out there and want to do some type of school shooting, I might get life in prison or I might get the death penalty. And I don't want that to happen. So it's time for me to turn my kids in. So son, if you're acting crazy, daughter, you want to be stupid, I got to turn you in to authorities because this got to stop and they got to stop now. Shout out to the government. Shout out to the FBI getting involved and saying, hey, parents, now we're going to start holding you accountable. And they should. They should. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are lying for some weird about it. Hey, the father didn't really have much to do with it. But hey, he was the same guy that gave him the gun. Go ahead, Akeem. Your commentary.
We want to give Georgia its respect is due. They was quickly, they was swift, they handled it like bosses. Case closed. Rural Georgia. Let's get that straight. Give a shout outs to the sheriff, the deputies, The court system, they wasn't playing. They picked up the daddy quick. And we understand this. So, and I wanted to answer a couple questions that I seen to understand this. A lot of people, this guy was who they shout outs to Motivation Vision. We're talking about the recent school shooting in Georgia, Motivation Vision, and they just picked the father up. They're charging him with second-degree murder, 10 counts of manslaughter, and they didn't waste no time. The thing we want to answer is this. This young boy was investigated by the FBI, and they let him go. And I want people to understand, when you're investigated, you're notified what's going on. They can't arrest you at that point. Because I seen comments in there, people was like, they should have did something more. No, you need probable cause. What the issue was this. Thank you so much, Sherry Bryant. Brighten up our day. What the issue was is this. The dad bought an assault rifle for the 14-year-old as a birthday gift. This is not uncommon. In most rural America, most young white men, they buy guns from them. They shoot guns outside of the porch. Most of them know how to hold guns at a very early age. It's a rite of passage. You know what I'm trying to say? This is different between communities. Now, the problem is, I think the dad was careless, knowing that the son had an issue, and overlooked that, and think that, and most of us parents, my son would never do this, my daughter would never do this, and focused on they'll be all right, they're just young, they'll grow out of it, but you never think it'll lead into a mass shooting. So thanks to everybody who played a pivotal part in this, and still I want to say, pray for the families and the kids who are affected and the kids who watch the shootings, and pray for them, because they're going to have to deal with this for the rest of their life, and they might not still feel safe for the rest of their life.
Actually, they say it sounds like the white community might need some intervention.
Woo!
That's what they're doing. They don't want to cause a lot of mass shooting. Who they? No, I said that Motivated Vision because her team played this Sunday, so she's so excited about her team, which I already know they're gonna win anyway. Joe Burrow look like he's ready to go. But go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, man. The thing is, what Hakeem said, we're talking about rural areas. He's not just talking about the South. He's talking about all over. There's rural areas in Florida. There's rural areas here in Texas. There's rural areas here and here in California, especially like in the deserts and always up in Northern California, Washington State, Oregon. There's a lot of rural areas when there's a lot of white people. They stay, and they teach they give kids their guns with assault rifles and everything. But when it comes to mental illness, sometimes which just happened right there, they overlooking and everything, and then here it turns out to the mass shooting. A couple years ago, remember that Michigan shooting we talked about a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Now also, the child was charged, but the child was killed or charged. Also, the parents was also arrested as well and everything. So, it's like I said, it's very important for parents to know if your child has a problem, take them to tell them to seek some help and everything. And it should be kind of see something. And the thing is, it's like it should be kind of easy to see when the child has some type of problem when they kind of by themselves. They really don't have any friends and everything. They like to be out by themselves all the time for some type of reason and everything. How they talk to people, how they talk to you, how they talk to people at school and everything. There's stuff that you can see about your kids. Like, hey, maybe my kid have some type of problem, and maybe I need to get some help. But first of all, this father, he was super careless with what he did, and it cost him. And like I said, for his child to do something like that, it cost people's lives, and it cost people to get injured as well. And it's very sad to see that and everything. So when it comes to parents, all parents, not just white parents, all the parents, when you see your kids has a problem with something like that, make sure and address it, because when it comes to this, you can put, like I said, you can put your child in danger. You can put other people's kids in danger when it comes to school. And also you could get in trouble as well by you going to jail and get charges. And I'm glad that the father got charges, because it just shows, it's like, hey, as a parent, if you're not doing your job, you could go to jail as well. You can get charged up and go to prison as well. So like I said, Hakeem, shout out to Georgia, the state of Georgia, who was on this, and they did it swiftly, and they did the right thing on this.
Yeah, Georgia didn't play this time. They didn't play. They trying to make a statement, and the statement is being known now. I would say now it's waking people. It's waking people up. Like, okay, it's time. My kid acts up. It's time for me to turn them in. If you can't handle them, turn them in. Turn them in. But go ahead, Jordan. Move forward before our special guest come. All right.
All right, on to the next topic. Let's talk about Angel Reese. So Angel Reese, she's finally got her podcast up. You guys don't know, she got her own podcast. It came out, I think, it came out yesterday and everything. And she really explained how, you know, with her and Caitlin Clark, you know, there's how, you know, people think there's a beef with them all the way to LSU and what's she, I forgot what team Caitlin Clark played for.
LSU.
Iowa.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where it started and everything. And she talked about how, you know, it's nothing but competition. You know, there's no type of beef. And she says it's all fan made up, and it's all fan made up and everything. Because basically, you know, a few years ago when they played in the championship game, and she started doing that, you can't see me and everything, you know, and people took it kind of racial and said it got some type of beef. But yeah, Angel Reese really addressing on the podcast that, hey, there's some type of beef. We're competitors, we're players. We just want to play basketball. You know, we want to, you know, even though we're in the division, we want to compete against each other. But at the end of the day, there's no type of beef. This is no black and white thing. We're just basketball players, and it's all just a basketball game, and we just want to compete against each other. But other than that, Hakeem played a clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Fingers, and my other finger pointing at my hand could literally have changed my life for like forever. It's crazy. And knowing that, like, Caitlin is an amazing player, and I've always thought she was an amazing player. We've been playing each other since high school, like literally been playing each other since high school. And like knowing that, like, there's never been beef. Like, we've talked trash to each other in AAU, like that. It's been that. So I think it's really just the fans, her fans, the Iowa fans. I have 5 fingers, and my other finger fans that are like, they ride for her, and I respect that respectfully. But sometimes it's very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it, and I don't believe she stands on any of that. But when you come, when it's behind your name, that's when a lot of people are like, oh, they think, oh, I don't like her because her fans are saying this. No, I don't believe in her heart that she has hatred towards me. And I'm sure she believes that I don't have hatred towards her. But I think fans that are like, they ride for her, and I don't have hatred towards her. But I think her fan base has gone, I'm talking about, like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Like,
we see it all the time.
I know y'all see it. Like, I literally saw something today that was like, it's crazy. And it goes down to knowing, like, again, we are humans. Like, basketball is literally a game. Like, I promise you, it's literally a game. We have so much fun with it. But when it comes to death threats, when it comes to people finding, like, I'm talking about people who have come down to my address.
No.
I don't have hatred towards her, but I think her fan base has gone, I'm talking about, like.
Yeah,
Do you agree, Hakeem?
Nah. Go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take?
I agree with her too. I never thought they had beef. I just thought it was friendly sportsmanship. But the fans will go out of that because they have nothing better else to do but to invest in something that doesn't, you know what I mean? It's sportsmanship. This is not going to improve nothing in your life, but to offer death threats and all that. Come on, people, go read the Bible. Like, come on, man. That's all I got to say.
No, but that was to me, a friendly rival is not a bad thing. You have friendly rivals everywhere. So right now you got the Chiefs and 49ers, friendly rival. Nobody, like, of course we all go like we hate the Chiefs, but nobody want to see someone actually get deleted. You have Michael Jordan versus Larry Bird. You have LeBron James versus who LeBron James who rival is LeBron James? I forgot.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have rivals all over the place. That's how sports is. You just do that and you just have fun with it. Now, don't get me wrong, you do got fanatic fans that do go off the loop and off the crazy, but come on, Angel Reese, don't tell me your fan base don't go crazy too, because I be seeing it sometimes on Twitter. They be going in on Caitlin Clark all the time. So I'm like, it's just a game. It's a game of sportsmanship. We just having fun. But the crazy fans, the fanatic fans, forget about them. But the regular fans, they understand how the sports game world works, and they know like you're gonna have rivals, and it makes it good to watch. So like when them two always versus each other, against the Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky, it makes it very interesting. You know what I'm saying? So I can't I can't wait till them two always versus each other. It's just exciting to see. Now that shout out to True Never Favorite, who's also in the building. Say, hey buddy, I'm here. Go ahead, Jordan.
What's good, Brody? Shout out to Dr. Frizzle Frost, Warrior, Spirit.
Shout out to Dr. Frizzle, man. Shout out to him. Go ahead, Jordan. Did we lose Jordan? Did he freeze?
Yeah, I think he frozen.
Jordan, I think you froze. I think he froze. We'll wait till he come back. So Hakeem, do you think right now in this generation you're taking a lot of things to extreme when it comes to aspect of the craziness when it comes to sports?
Yeah, they do, man. These people need something better else to do. Death threats, going to her house, you asking to get shot. You asking to go to prison forever. This where fanism takes it to a whole new light and becomes stalkerish. That's where you say that it really exposes the mental health of people here. You know what I mean? And that they have nothing better else to do.
But why? How is that the truth? Them boys do hate the 49ers. They have a bad rival. Go ahead, Jordan.
My bad on my part. Technical difficulties on my part. But anyways, going back to the rivalry. This, like I said, this could be one of the greatest rivalries in women's sports.
Yeah.
Of seeing Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese competing each other. Like she said, she's technically all the way, from high school and everything, and always going to compete with each other and everything. So to see the fans try to make it a racial thing, which they like to do sometimes, make it interesting, throw some fire in it and everything, which I think is nonsense and everything. It's all just a game. They're both breaking records in the WNBA. They both might make it to the playoffs. They got I think it's 6-7 games left, so they both can make it to the playoffs and everything. And it really can show what they're capable of and everything. Caitlin Clark, she's wrapped up the Rookie of the Year. Also, she might get MVP candidates as well. So, shout out to her. Shout out to Angel Reese. She's getting all these rebounds, and hopefully, she could develop her game. Develop her game through the post, and also, continue, continue shooting her 3-point shooting and everything. She could work that out and everything. So we have two phenomenal players who came out, in the same draft class and everything, and they turned the WNBA around. So, like I said, we're gonna see more of this. We're gonna see they're gonna compete for many, many years. Hopefully they can both win a lot of championships, and hopefully we can both see them in the WNBA finals compete. Well, we can both see them in the WNBA finals competing each other for many years to come. Because, like I said, they definitely change. They definitely have fans watching them, especially on Caitlin Clark's hand and everything. They buy a whole bunch of merch from her and everything, and they can definitely turn this league around. So shout out to them both. And shout out to Andrew Reese for saying, hey, there's no coming to our podcast. There's no beef. We're just very competitive people, and we love to play the game. We're going to talk smack from time to time again, but at the end of the day, there's no beef. We're going to try to make this game better. And, with the two of them, take it to the next level. They could definitely do it.
Now, go ahead. I can't even go read the mother comment.
She said, if there's a chance you both are going to play on the Team USA at the next Olympics, then you should keep it sportsmanlike.
Facts, big facts. I want to say it's all fair in the game. It's all fair in the game. But the fans, you just got some radical fans. Which you're gonna have some. Same thing. Pretty soon, Chaos Culture Radio gonna probably have some radical fans that's gonna be like, oh, we can't control we can't control another human being, but at the same time, we want to keep everything neutral and everything normal. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, when they enter you, they enter you. And them two, a lot of people are into them too. I don't know what it is about them two, but they are into them. Well, go ahead, Jordan, moving forward, because we got a lot of things to cover today.
All right, let's move forward. Let's go on to the next topic. Let's talk about. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the last show we had time. I really want to talk about this. So Marlon Wayans was on Club Shay Shay and everything. You know, shout out to Marlon Wayans. Shout out to Shannon Sharp doing his thing. You know, one of the biggest podcasters and biggest YouTubers in the streets right now. He really basically talked about, you know, back in the early 90s when, you know, and Living Color was big and everything, on how, you know, the Wayans brothers, you know, they turned comedy around by having that, you know, the series and everything. It was super duper funny. And he was talking about how, you know, how Fox was trying to syndicate their show to other shows and everything around the 5th season, and, you know, and really, you know, try to lowball and everything, and, you know, and how Keenen Ivory Wayans, who was creator in Living Color, and how he brought in his brothers, Damian Wayans, Shawn Wayans, and Marlon Wayans, also brought in, you know, Jim Carrey, David Alan Grier, you know, big comedians who have, you know, really, really good careers and everything. And he talked about, you know, how the Wayans, also there's sister Kim Wayans as well. And he talked about, you know, how the Wayans brothers, how they stand up business is like how they stand up business and not having, you know, big companies, you know, trying to syndicate them to other shows and really try to lowball them and everything. Because at the 5th season, that was really the last of the In Living Color and everything. And he was telling how In Living Color, you know, made Marlon Wayans and also the Wayans brothers, you know, really expand and everything. And really necessarily talk about how, you know, going to Don't Be a Menace, you know, how that went well, and how Keenen Ivory Wayans, you know, told on, you know, really writing scripts and everything, you know, how really, you know, expand your mind of writing scripts and everything, because they're helping the long haul and everything. But yeah, man, I'll play the clip, Hakeem, and he just talked about how the Wayans brothers, the Wayans family, how they stand up business when it comes to, you know, when it comes to movies and when it comes to television.
In Living Color, because Fox was syndicating the show and it was hurting Keenan's pockets, and Keenan was like, nah, you ain't gonna do this to me. And my family said, fuck this money. And we all left In Living Color. There's an episode of Living Color where we got black shades on. It's a Christmas episode. Jamie Foxx is singing, and me and my family got black glasses on. And we sitting there like this as a family.
Right.
Because we protesting and we going, you ain't gonna fuck my brother. We a family. You touch one, you touch all. Your money, I'm sorry. They was offering us big checks, $70,000 checks to stay on that show. I'm still a brother after this. No, I'm gonna support my brother. And we all left the show. And that's why season 5, it got weird. It got Bismarcky, and God bless Chris Rock. He came at the wrong time, but and as brilliant as he is, you couldn't save it because the eyes of the show is gone. You understand?
The heartbeat of it.
Yes, the eyes, the vision. You can't replicate Wayans shit, and anytime they try, you're gonna fail. They've done other movies, you can't. People taste that shit, that ain't Wayans. Can't do what we do because you ain't got my life experience. You don't have my point of view. You didn't grow up with the people I grew up with. You don't understand how life has carved me as a visionary. You can't take the flavor. You can't. I could give you all the seasoning.
Right.
I'll give you all what's in it. You don't know how much to put. You don't know what kind of flour. I'll give you the right flour. Right. You don't know how long to cook that chicken. You don't know how much of that garlic powder you got to put in there. I'll give you the hot sauce. It's Frank's. I ain't gonna make you be able to make my chicken. And that's what comedy is. And with my brothers, when we left In Living Color, I had $700 in the bank and $900 rent. I was broke. And me and my brother Sean was looking at each other like, what are we gonna do now? My brother Sean was depressed. He would sit in the room with lights out, and he played Christmas music, because whenever you get upset, because Christmas is a happy time, right. When we get upset, and they play that Christmas music, I would sit there like we did at Living Color, and he had a brand new computer, and I was sitting there working on Wayans Brothers. And then one day he came out the room in his robe, and he said, what you doing, stupid? I said, I'm working on a TV show. And the first thing he read was, interior, outside. He said, stupid, how you have interior, you outside? He said, move over. And then we sat down, and we created our show, Wayans Brothers. Nobody gave us nothing. And my brother, when we did Don't Be a Menace, Keenen made us do 26 drafts. 26 drafts. And then the director, when we finally shot the movie, me and Sean would cry. Why are we doing another draft? We're gonna do it again and ain't ready yet. Then the director didn't get comedy, messed the movie up. We screened the movie, it got terrible ratings. Miramax was like, what are we gonna do? Keenan's like, I can fix it. I need $1 million and I need 10 days of shooting. Bet. Keenan said, okay, I got the budget. I know what to do. Now you guys got to write a movie. What do you mean? I'm going to write a whole new movie. You fucked this one up. And in 1 week, we had to write a whole damn new movie. So much so that I couldn't even think of anything. I took some hits of weed. Me and my boy got high, like me and my boy Xavier. I passed him the weed, and he took it, he coughed, and he threw up. Damn. And fell on the floor. And I looked at him, I said, hey, nigga, pass that shit. And we put it in Don't Be a Menace. So we wrote all these different sketches, the grandma's breakdancing, all these different sketches that getting jumped in, that became the movie of Don't Be a Menace. And hadn't we did the 26 drafts prior to that, we could have never showed up to put together that draft in 7 days and do what became the classic Don't Be a Menace.
Right. You said he.
Damn, I got stories. Shit, I need a second. Damn.
That was.
I look at my face in the mirror and I don't know I'm this old.
You mentioned that Keenan made you write it. Rewrite it 26 times. I can imagine the length of time that you and Sean spent coming up with the first script.
Yeah.
And then to rewrite it.
Yeah.
And to rewrite it.
Yeah.
And then say, you know what? Y'all messed it up again, so guess what? I got $1 million from Miramax, and we're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Did you man, come on, Keenan, bro?
The whole time.
Let's just roll with it.
We wanted to fight this nigga. I was like, Sean, you get the legs. I'll kick him in the chest. We was so mad. But you look back and you go, oh, I see why Yoda made us do those things. Mm-hmm. And now we're Jedis. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm so proud of you. And to hear that, from my brother Keenan, like, I'm proud of you. You're doing great work. I worked my whole lifetime to be able to hear, I'm proud of you. You're doing great work. My brothers don't give me
pass our compliments.
No, they don't laugh. I go, how'd you like it? I put it on, and when something funny happens, they go, that's funny. Damon just goes, We left in living color because Fox was syndicating the show.
Wow.
Yeah, it just shows you how the Wayans family, they really stand on business, and how Keenen Ivory Wayans, how did he talk, not just Marlon Wayans, but Shawn Wayans, Sammy Wayans, how, really write that script and everything, and how really make the music history and everything. Because remember, I remember like the first and second Scary Movie, it was like pro, Wayans and everything. And then after that, after Scary to that, Hollywood took it. And mostly it was Harvey Weinstein who took over Scary Movie. And Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5. That's why, it didn't feel right, with the first Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2. Scary Movie 1 and Scary Movie 2. But yeah, man, it just shows how the Wayans family, how they both ate when it comes to Living Color, when it comes to, movies they did together, when it comes to shows they did together with, with the Wayans brothers and everything. Keenen Ivory Wayans just let them know, just say, hey, this is how we gonna eat. And when it comes to Hollywood, this is what you're supposed to do. And don't make sure Hollywood really get to you when it comes to writing the scripts and making your own money. This is how you do it. Shout out to Keenen Ivory Wayans. Go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take on the Wayans family? How they build kind of like an empire in a way.
Shout out to IB Wody as well. Thank you guys for coming through. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to be quick and thorough. They are a blueprint to what people should follow. Different time, different era. Get something straight. They have 10 brothers and sisters, all from the same woman and same dad. New York City. And the dad paid and made sure everybody was okay. He turned out millionaires. They mention the mom a lot. They don't mention the dad. Some struggles and work are not spoken about. Keenen took the role of the dad when he passed away. The love and affection that they built and the hunger inside them to want to be successful is that, and let's not forget, the baby Wayans are going off and doing wonderful things. You know what I mean? So they're just a blueprint. I love how he acknowledged his family. I always say this: money, cars, success, all don't mean nothing. family and people do. All these things doesn't mean nothing to them if the validation doesn't come from the people that most matters.
I came that deep, man. The Wayans family is one of the powerful family I ever saw in this industry, especially when it came to the aspect of film, entertainment. They work together as a family, as a unit. Something that you always preached about. They actually doing it. They did films, man. They did everything, and not only that, but hearing their story, like, hey, we left $70K to go and do our own thing, and look what they became. Just imagine they would have took the $70K. They wouldn't be who they are today.
No.
And they say we have so much dignity, sometimes good to leave a contract on the table and say, no, we're going our own route, even though we're going to suffer for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the aspect of suffering because nobody ever see, a lot of people fail to realize a lot of people that's in this industry used to be like us. They used to suffer.
Yeah.
They used to be broke in their car. See, Harvey used to live in his car.
Yeah.
But now when you see him as millionaire, you only see their success now. But back then, they were struggling. And then even through their struggle, they say, you know what, we got to figure it out. We got to find a way. We got to work together. And then you see that how impactful their family became. It's like, wow, they're one of the family that I do look up to when it comes to the aspect of film, that they work hard day and night. And that generation going to keep on going because now they have kids now. That's not going to stop. They family going to keep on going. And I see them running a strong empire still. But they was the future. And it was sad too. Like Chris Rock came at the end. I think he would have came there earlier. He would have been even bigger. But sometimes life don't go that way. But shout out to them, man. I love the story. Marlon Wayne did a great interview with Club Shay Shay. That was really good. It was really, really good. Shout out to Club Shay Shay. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, man, that was really, really good, and this shows you how how families stay together, and also how to build a successful business. And what they did when it comes to Living Color, that was extremely successful. Like I say, in Living Color, they had it in Living Color 2024. It wanted to make it on TV because it was really very, very humor, very, very crude in a way, not really used to and everything. So when it comes back in the 90s, they could play with that and everything, and Jim Carrey at the time, he was, do what he wanted to do because there was a time, Jim Carrey was going Jim Carrey didn't want it Hollywood. But Ken Larry Ray was like, man, what are you talking about? Let's get this talent in. He's so talented. Let's get this talent in. Come on, Jim Carrey, let me do what you do. And now look at Jim Carrey. Now he's a big time success and everything. Also, Jennifer Lopez, she was a dancer. On the second season on In Living Color, and after that she blew up and everything. So there's a lot. Jamie Foxx, can't get Jamie Foxx. His first star was In Living Color. After that he was a big success and everything. David Allen Greer, he had a successful career. So there was a lot of, and also the Wayans, Sean Marley, they started there, there in Living Color, then they had the Wayans brothers, they had Don't Be a Menace, White Chicks, that was a classic, one of the classics right there. Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, so they made major classic. Shout out to what's her name? That was on Scary Movie 1. What's the black chick name that got her stardom? Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know you did.
Oh, I gotta look it up. But she started in Scary Movie. Oh my God, it's tip of my tongue. I can't remember. Regina Hall. Without the Wayans brothers, with the Regina Hall, that's how she started off. The Wayans brothers, Regina Hall popped up as well. So, yeah, man, Wayans brothers, they was all about money. All about building up the wealth from the inside and outside. And also, you look at the young Wayans brother. Look at Demi Wayans Jr. And also his cousin. I forgot the other Wayans. The young Wayans. They in their 40s and everything, and they starting off, with their movie careers and everything. So it's just hopefully I would just like to see more black families like the Wayans brothers kind of come up in this era. Unfortunately, we don't have that in the era that I know of. But when it comes to the Wayans brothers, they was really kind of the pioneers on how the black men should do when it comes to Hollywood and television and everything. So, yeah, man, shout out to the Wayans brothers, because, like I said, they made some great classics when it comes to the television and also in the film industry when it comes to black culture. So, shout out to the Wayans brothers.
Not that, but shout out to Jonah Hurtum. You didn't hear what he say? Saturday Night Live didn't get Brother and Sister Chan and Living Color did. That's facts. Because a lot of them try to go to Saturday Night Live. They were like, no.
Only the handpicked Negro could have only goes.
People don't. The one that already had no variety, like the Eddie Murphy, and the list goes on and on. Like if they didn't know you in the industry, you would not go on Saturday Night Live. That's just dumb. So Living Color was the blue. Like Hakeem stated, and like Jordan stated as well, it was the blueprint of everything. That was it. It would never be another Living Color. That would never happen again. No. But shout out to the Living Color. Shout out to the Wayne family. Them, man, Hakeem, that's something I want to do. You know what I'm saying? With my family. Let's build an empire. It's possible. It's possible, folks. It's possible. Go ahead, Jordan. Moving forward.
All right. The guest we were supposed to have, you guys, I'm gonna let you know we had to reschedule because he's not gonna make it in time. So
okay.
So he just texted me. So after the show, fellas, we'll talk. He sent messages of what days are available. So
okay.
So the special guest we're gonna try to reschedule guys on the next day or possibly pre-recording, but we're gonna work with you guys. So the guest we're gonna reschedule for him. So
probably after the end of the show, we can play his music. How can you still get his music? We can still play his music.
Yeah.
We still give him some form of no variety. So we'll do that for him, and I'll let him know so he can still get the credit, even though he won't be able to come on the show. But shout out to him. We really do greatly appreciate it. We will set it up, guys. But go ahead, Jordan.
All right. So let's get to these topics. On to the next topic. So there was a woman. She's a stud, and she kind of went viral. It's like she's tired of dating women, and she think her as a stud, she's gonna try to date men because because he was saying like how you get nothing in return dating a woman. This is coming from a stud woman and everything. She says you get nothing in return. So which is kind of crazy to hear, but she said, "Hey, I'm being sick of these women. I'm gonna start dating men and everything." And you look at her, she looks pretty. She's cute. She's cute.
Hakeem, why you do that look for?
My bad.
Hakeem, why you do that look for? Like you seem shocked.
The video we're about to play, this stuff is kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. She looks cute.
I told you Hakeem red pill. Nobody believe me. Hakeem red pill.
Hakeem play the clip after that. We'll chop it up.
Hakeem red pill on the low.
I'm a stud. I like girls, but I think I'm finna start dating men. And let me tell you why. So I've been out here dating, and I just find that I date a lot of these femmes, and it seems like they looking for a parent instead of a partner, bro. Like, and I love spoiling my women. I love paying for stuff. I love taking them on dates and getting them flowers and make sure they're good in every way, make sure they're safe, opening the door for them, all that. I love that stuff. But it seems like I can't get any spoiling in return. Nobody wants to play their role. I'm getting girls flowers, taking them on these crazy dates, and them real good, at the end of the night, make sure they get home safe, getting them all of this and getting nothing in return. Like, I don't know if girls are fake gay, but they don't even want to, F back. Like, they don't even want to back. Like, what? I be trying to ask girls, like, are you gay for real? Like, are you gay? Because you act like, what's up, I'm a stud. Like, you know what I'm saying? It even come down to the conversation. I be carrying the conversation, asking them questions, figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And they don't ask nothing back. Like, and I asked this one girl, like, why don't you ask nothing about me? And she said, I'm just trying to see for myself. What? Like, if I'm paying for everything, I'm doing all the transportation, I'm initiating everything, the least you could do is a little or something, or bring me some flowers, walk to the gas station, give me a bag of chips. I'm not asking for a lot, but it seems like I am, because I can't get anything out these girls, and not everything is about this. But if you're not finna do this and make sure that I'm satisfied, then you have to pay for something. You're gonna have to pull up. You're gonna have to give me something, some blunts, some alcohol or something. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, you rolling up every once in a while ain't even enough no more. It's not enough. Like, I need the full experience the same way that I'm giving you. And I just feel like with a man, like, he's automatically expected to do things, put stuff in motion, pay for stuff, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It even comes all of that stuff. And I know if I had a boyfriend, I would reciprocate his energy and treat him really well, because I already have that in me as a masculine presented person. And honestly, I'm not even masculine. Like, I'm kind of STEM. Like, I'm kind of STEM. I like to switch it up. Like, I like to be masked most of the time, but I will put on some lashes and a cute outfit and everything like that. So that part of me ain't feeling the not getting nothing in return. It just got me like overwhelmed, and as a giver, I need me a giver, and maybe I just haven't found her yet, but it's making me think like maybe I'm on the wrong side, because at least I know with a man I'm supposed to get some type of spoiling, because right now I'm not getting nothing, and it's making me want to switch. So anybody that's out there, let me know if I'm tripping. Studs, am I out there? Y'all feeling like let me know if I'm tripping, bro.
I can't go. You go first, man. True as always gonna drop the link. No, True. We don't. You're not gonna drop the link, but go ahead.
Only on Wednesdays, bro. Only on Wednesdays.
Only on Wednesdays. Hey, this is what I want to say. Welcome home. You feel?
So you with D? You with D degenerate? You with D? Where you say welcome home?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. This what you wanted. This what you and we support it. Now you understand what we feeling. Now she's gonna go red pill, but red pill for her is coming back the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why our positions are always gonna be valuable, because of the catering, the spoil. We have to do it. Now that you have to do it, and you want it to be reciprocated, but you can't do that with a woman who's super femme. Like, it doesn't work like that. You play the man in the position. Thank
you got D laughing. You got True laughing in the chat. They laughing.
Thank God. Thank God. And listen, hopefully she might want to switch back and get married and have some kids.
No, but it kind of show you. It kind of show you. I can enjoy the game is the game. You can't change the game. The game is what the game is. Women are not meant to do it. Women are meant to be led. Now she's meant to be led. If you can't lead them.
And spoil you.
Two women together, whatever. They say it's possible, they can make it work, but I'm like, both of y'all got to be led. Somebody got to lead the situation. You see, the girl was like, I don't want to lead the situation. The other one don't want to lead the situation. Yeah. So now you're in a dilemma right now.
Listen, and the spoiling, the catering, the being finessed. Like, women want to be catered to. I don't know if she understands that. Like, and for her being a woman, she wants to be catered to too. That doesn't work. Somebody has to play the position. Us men, we know we got to do a lot of catering, flowers, gifts, cars, whatever we want. We understand that, and we sacrifice time and money to provide these for women, and we do it well and known for the goal of smashing.
No, but to me, I thought she would have knew that already. By being a woman, you should already know, like, you're a woman, you have woman nature. Why didn't you know that women want to be catered to? Why you needed to wait till you get in a relationship with a woman to realize women need to be catered to? That ain't making any sense to me.
She's never been a man before, and they skipped that part out of the deal. To know that they still want that masculine energy that men provide, but they forget to think about it. They think they was going to both hold hands, split the bill two ways. They both buy each other flowers. They both cook each other food. They both are emotional needs. And she say they don't want to even F back.
And the thing is, it's like, for her being a stud, they like I say, even though I'm masculine from a man, they see you as in a masculine role and everything.
Yeah.
So they gonna treat you, as you kind of as a man in a way, because you're stepping in as a masculine role and everything. You're supposed to lead and everything. So you saying like I have problems of I'm not getting reciprocation back and everything. You're not paying for me, all that type of stuff. It's like, it don't work like that. If you're a man, this is what you do. You got to. As a stud, you got to provide in a way. And that's okay. You should look out about your traits and everything. And looking at you, it's like, hey, maybe you're not the masculine type of stud that you thought you can be, and eventually you thought that it would reciprocate with a woman, but technically it's not working out. But but deep inside, it's like, you know what? Maybe I'm not the stud that I thought I was, and maybe when it comes to men and everything, maybe I can, they can help me precipitate me by giving me things and all the things that you want and everything. And I won't be surprised if if she start dating a man she's not gonna be a stud no more. You know, you might see, you know, take her clothes or her head off and start wearing dresses and all that type of things, look a little bit more feminine and all that type of things. I won't be shocked if you start doing that. I won't be shocked. I won't be surprised if you go viral, you know, when she's dating a man and she's wearing, you know, dresses, all that type of thing, and finally she's playing her feminine role. I can see that happening.
No, because remember I was telling somebody the reason why there's a lot of masculine women out here because there's a lot of feminine men. If men can get right back to the position of being masculine, you will see a lot of more feminine women. It's already built inside of them, but men don't understand that. I was like, men got to get back into the original role of being masculine, not in a masculine. Oh, you being like all the way toxic and stuff like that, where people always say no, but masculine in the way a man is supposed to be. And I promise you, women it's gonna be a 160. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be right back into the original form. Cause look, you have a woman that's a stud who's supposed to be masculine. Now she want to be feminine. She's like, no, this is not where I'm supposed to be. This is not in my position. And now in that, remember, women will always say, I can relate to a man. You see, they cannot.
Yep.
There's a prime example. Women cannot relate to a man. And the same thing, a man cannot relate to a woman. Women need to understand and be in your natural state. When you do something out of your natural state, now you're out of order. And look what's happening. You get in a relationship with other women, and now they seem like, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right because you're out of order.
And I had a question for you guys too, couple based on her, because listening to her and kind of looking at her, to me, I didn't feel any type of masculine energy coming off of her. Do y'all agree?
No, she's feminine. It's two feminine women.
Very
Two feminine women. That's what happened.
Exactly.
She's very soft spoken. She's not like she's a stud, but she's not really a stud. Like I know some stud woman that stood like they got the D voice and everything. You would think like, dog, they're a straight up dude. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, but she don't have that type of energy. That's why to her it doesn't matter. I would say, you know what, I might want to go back because it doesn't match.
She seemed very tomboyish. I don't see it.
Correct.
I always don't see Stutter.
Yes.
I see very tomboy. I don't see Stutter.
Correct. Yeah, she's very soft. She's feminine. She's literally a feminine woman. She was dating another feminine woman and didn't work. That's why she like. So that's why she said, I need a man. You know, that was hey, she need that masculine energy. Like the way the law of polarity works, you need opposite. You can't have two negative and a negative. It's just not gonna happen. You need a negative and a positive. That's how the universe works. So that's a prime example that women cannot relate to men. Whether they like it or not, you cannot relate to men, and men cannot relate to women. Period.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period. Case closed. So that's a prime, a good example. Good video, Jordan. That's a really good example. A lot of people should use that video. Red pill content creators. I did like this because Hakeem's red pill.
Fake red pill.
I gave you that red. I gave you red pill.
Listen. I'm godly pill. I'm godly pill. That's what I am.
See, look, okay, the law of polarity, Ronnie Ron. I see you, Natasha. I keep telling y'all, 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day. Do some research. I promise you, just 5 minutes a day, you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. I promise you. You will learn a lot. But you need total opposite. And you know, one thing, Jordan, me and Hakeem had a conversation. I would say, how come it always seems like good men always end up with bad women?
Yeah.
Law of polarity. Good man cannot hang with a good woman. Same thing with bad women always end up with good women always end up with bad men. Law of polarity. I don't know why it happened, but it's just the law. So I tell Hakeem, if you want a good woman, he needs to be an a-hole.
I can't. Like, I still got some simp in me though. You know what I'm saying?
And you go continue to deal with bad women.
No.
You gonna continue to attract them. They gonna be like, hey, nigga, where my money at?
Yeah.
I know you got some money. Give me some money.
No.
Give me some money. I can't. Where the money at?
I don't want to be nasty all the time. I just want somebody to chill out. You feel what I'm saying?
Think about it. Think about Hakeem. Look at Blueface. One of the dirtiest players in the game, in prison and everything. Look how much women he got. Good women.
Yeah.
What if they Blueface? Why?
No, you're right.
And they keep coming from him, and they can't wait till he can get out of jail.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine his prison letters, Hakeem. Just imagine.
Yeah.
They send him pictures, money, and everything.
Yeah,
Good
you're
women,
right.
not bad women. Good women.
Listen, same
Right.
thing for Tory Lanez.
Same thing with Tory Lanez.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why it's like that, but that's how the universe is set up. The law of I'm telling you, when people understand the law of polarity is gonna happen. That way you're gonna have rich and you're gonna have poor. The law of polarity. I'm giving out too much game. Go ahead, Jordan. Moving forward.
All right, on to
They're
the
like
next.
already talking nonsense. Go ahead.
It's all good. All right, on to the next topic. So a man went viral. Man went viral of saying waiting for marriage is for virgins and childless women only. He said you can raise your standards as your value goes down. Interesting. Go ahead, Hakeem, play the video. He's gonna get a little deep dive into it, and after the video, we'll chop it up.
And they're going to grind me up for this, but I've never understood how your value can depreciate, but your standards go up. So
I did say that.
Right. So you're going to get a lot of people that get upset about this topic, but realistically, you'll get a woman 35, 40, you 50 dicks in, 50 partners in, probably 2 kids in, and now you talking about, I'm waiting to marriage, or you got to jump through all these hoops to get this coochie. Nobody else has jumped through any of these hoops. Your value can't go down, but your standards go up.
I'm going to stand on that. Your value cannot go down. Your value cannot be actively decreasing, but your standards are actively going up. That is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. You, like you said, you cannot be 45 years old, 60 dicks in, and talking about no sex till marriage. That's crazy. Like to me, that's a woman. That's like a little trap for me. Like to me, that's like because why now? Why are you making that decision now?
Why is it? Do you want me to tell you why?
Tell me why. I want to
Because
see
they heard sex has not been working for them, right? And it's not even the sex.
Okay.
So a lot of women, what happens with these women, right? They've been getting used, abused, and finessed out of the pussy, right? And they're going to grind me up for this, but I've never understood how your value can depreciate, but your standards go up. So you're going to get...
Yeah, but for some women, they kind of struggle with this, especially when they get older. Not all, to some women, they do kind of struggle with that. When it comes to value, they don't. It doesn't ring. They say, it's kind of like you're shaming a woman by telling her how her value goes down when she gets older and everything. But go ahead, Ronnie. Man, what's your take on this?
Yeah, for a woman, the reason why her value goes down when she gets older because they say there's a stigma out there that's saying that her looks goes down. That's why her value goes down. So because guys that's older want younger, better looking women. That's been proven so many times, and sometimes it's been proven not being true because you still got older men that still date women within their age range, even though they're older. You still have like older gentlemen that's in the church that say, "Hey, I still want a woman my own age. I already have kids. She already had kids, and let's go ahead and do what we got to do." But then you have other older men that say, "No, I want a younger woman because I want to be able to procreate, have more children." So it depends on the person. It depends on the guy. And a lot of women dealt with that, and I'm starting to believe so much that there's a lot of women on this earth than men, and I think that's the issue. There's a lot of women, and me and Hakeem and Jordan, we debate about that all the time. He said there's a lot of women on this earth. The amount of girls that's been born is crazy, and I'm like, where's the man? Pretty soon, me and my friend, we joke about this at my job. We joke about this all the time. I say, pretty soon, one guy gonna be able to have 20 women. Because it's so many women. Japan right now is having an issue because they have so much women, not enough men, and they're afraid that their race might be eradicated because of the aspect of having too much women. So it's something to really think about. Folks. But go ahead again. Your commentary.
So I want to approach this from a level because I know this is a very sensitive topic.
It is very.
You know what I mean? So because we're talking about women and we're talking about their value and stuff like that, and different women at different stages of their life, they want their value. And sometimes I say beauty is an eye of the beholder. I do know that value is subjective to what a person is willing to pay for. You feel me, I'm trying to say? And I know sometimes a woman can set a price in the marketplace, but it all depends on who's willing to pay for that price. You know what I mean? And that really sets on that may coincide with your value. You feel me? But that's not also subjective. You are valuable as a human being in God's eyes. You are valuable as a woman. You are valuable as a nurturer. But when it comes to individual men, they determine what they see is valuable in the woman they want to be with them. Put it to that point. Now, just to clarify some things, there's a baseline of things men seek for that they deem valuable. One is looks. Two is to be able to procreate.
Yes.
Two main things on a man's hierarchy. Now, building a family, monogamy, and all that plays into the part of those two things, and being able to coexist with you. And sometimes you have outliers where personality might be a key that might trumps all those, and that's the thing. So to approach, go ahead.
No, finish your point, and then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah. So to land it from that point, I guess it all depends on the individual.
And Jordan can answer this as well. What's y'all guys' opinion when it comes to the aspect of older, like some women, when they hit 40, they tie their tubes? That can also cripple them too. What's y'all thoughts on that?
I also would love to see. I would love to know why, because here's the thing: you could potentially meet somebody and they might want children, and sometimes you fall in love with somebody. So but some people be at different places in their life. If she already had raised 3-4 kids, she probably don't want to do the whole rigmarole anymore. She wants to be in a place where she goes and travel and stuff like that. But then I want to ask them too: when you've done all the traveling, when you've done all the concerts, now what? What else to do? You know what I mean? And you and your man, y'all done traveled and didn't know what else to do. Who you gonna go see? With a you know what I mean? Is now you're home relaxing, watching television, and then it's family.
Yeah, for usually when women types are tubes, you know, if it comes to like a woman that's single and everything, and it usually is they tie their tubes like usually they stop at 2 or sometimes 3 and everything because they feel like you know when I'm done, you know, just having experience, you know, raising a kid and everything could be a lot to a woman, and you know they probably don't have any help, so they have the options like I don't want to have any more kids, or if it's a woman that's married and everything, you know. They, you know, her and the husband might agree to and say, hey, I really want to stop at 2 or 3, or it could be, or maybe it could be a health scare too and everything. Sometimes too, another reason why women might tie their tubes. So when it comes to pregnancy, the favorite option say, you know what, when it comes to me being older, because after 35, geriatric pregnancy starts and everything, which could be a lot more risky pregnancy. They want to play it safe, say, hey, maybe it's time out too, so I don't have to be pregnant no more, all that type of stuff as well. Going, place sort of value, I'm going to the societal standpoint, especially in big cities. When you live in New York, Miami, here in LA, there's a lot of, good-looking women that's like 10s, 9s, 10s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, or there's women, that might be 5, 6, or 7 and everything. So when it comes to like living in a big city, you see, different type of women for like good women. I mean, good, cute women, beautiful women, really, really good women, or really, really outstanding women. How tall they might be, model looking, or like I say, it depends on how men like say women. I know for us as black men, we like women that that's thick, maybe some big breasts. White women, they like the women kind of petite in a way. Between 120, 135 pounds in a way. Asian men, they got this, certain aspect of how they like their women. Or, there are some white women, they might go off script and say, hey, I like black women, or Asian women, I like white women or black women as well. Or there's some black men that say, hey, I don't like the, I like another race of women, kind of critique and everything. So men has their, like I said, men kind of choose or having a way of how they like their woman. and basically, majority of men, maybe a little bit, they like women that looks, really, really good and everything, or they would want to have a really good woman, beautiful woman look good on their arms and everything. Or some men, they don't have that mindset. They say, hey, I don't care how she look, I just want to have a good woman, hopefully she could cook and cleans, she's nice and sweet, to me and also to the family and everything. And, that's what I'm looking for. So, but like I said, majority of men, they kind of want to have a good looking woman to have on their arm and everything, and kind of show her off in a way and all that type of things as well. So, so there's a value of, when it comes to like the age and everything, like, how, especially when a man that has lots of money, they usually want to get like a younger woman because they have more options to do that. Men that kind of average, you might get lucky, but you don't have the options to have that. So, when it comes to value, you probably don't think about that in a way. You just want to have a good woman, don't care how she look, she's only as long as she has good traits, she does good by me, that's totally fine and everything. So, like I said, it's like I said, we always talk about this conversation, not just us, but other people in the space, also the social media, all the type of things. But yeah, like I said, but as we talk about it more, when it comes to value of women and everything, hopefully in the next 10 to 20 years or so, it won't be, be a serious type of topic to say, hey, how rude, how dare you talk about this and everything. But I think the more we talk about it and everything, the more we might have like settled grounds about, what, you do have a point on that, when it comes to men and women, how we look at value, especially for women.
Go ahead, I can read the comment, and then there's another comment coming from Kiki Queen.
Kiki Queen from Facebook. It says fertility is not just a woman's burden. Sperm also degrades in quality as men age. Face it, we all lower infertility value at some point. 100%.
Yeah, that's true. Especially as a man. It says as a man get older, a man should focus more on his health. That's why I would talk about. Make sure you get vitamin, go to the doctor, and make sure you're eating right to help with your sperm count. Go ahead.
Young men who drink and smoke and eat unhealthy, that also can affect you. As far as
also help your sperm. That's why you see a lot of autistic kids around. Even though some people have autistic kids, but yeah, that's why you see a lot of autism.
Also, one thing that can hurt a man's health, you have a bunch of kids for a bunch of baby mamas. Because I see men who have a bunch of baby mamas in their 20s. When they in their 30s, they look like they're in their 50s and 60s because it's like they're so stressed out. Correct. It's like their soul has been gone.
Yeah, stress. So
Good point, Jordan. Good point. But man, gotta eat better. But go ahead.
Kiki Queen say, Hakeem and Ron, what are you guys looking for? What are your preferences? That's a good question, Kiki. Are you sure you're ready to hear it? I'm gonna let Ron go first.
When it comes to the aspect of a woman, I'm looking for a woman that's very intellectual, family oriented, loving and caring. That's my main good point. I don't really focus too much on the cooking and the cleaning because a woman, she does that naturally. A man don't need to have to tell her, hey, baby, cook for me and clean for me. To me, if a man is asking a woman to do that, chances are the woman's not into that man. I'm just being totally honest because women automatically does it naturally. But those are my three things I really look for: a family oriented, a woman that's intellectual, and that's loving and caring. Go ahead, Ken.
Kiki, you sure you want to hear this? Ron, should I tell her this?
Yeah, she's asking. Now, she ain't asked for like the body. Does she need to have a good looking body? She didn't say what's your preference. I'm just saying.
Well, she didn't ask
when it comes to looks.
Yeah, she didn't totally go into that. So me, Kiki, I'm looking for a woman that's meek, responsible, easygoing, caring, loving, family oriented. A woman that's going to be submissive. A woman of God. Proverbs 31. I am an Ephesians 5 man. On top of that layer, and I know you might say, what are you willing to provide? I'm willing to come in here and take the blunt of the relationship as far as paying bills, providing and protecting, and emotional support. But on top of that, there's also some non-negotiables. On-demand sex. That has to be put on the table. That has to be talked about. On-demand sex. Toenails clipped. That I have not yet deviated from that. I've yet to deviate. Listen. 6 years in, I've yet to deviate for that. Those are my 2 non-negotiables. Other than that, I'm willing to go out and buy tampons. I'm willing to watch the Lifetime channel hours on end and have conversations. I'm even willing to watch the Lifetime channel while I'm at work to be able to talk about shows. You're gonna say, "Did you watch this?" Yes, I watched this.
What about relationship channels on Netflix? Like
I am willing to watch the OWN channel as well. I am willing to watch that. But you're gonna have to cook, clean, respect me, love me, and do as you're told.
Hey Jordan, do you notice Kiki started responding after Hakeem said what he said? You're like, this guy is. You see how she's talking with me? She's like, yes.
Yep.
Hakeem go with his red. She start responding. Because remember, because Hakeem be saying on-demand sex. You got, because remember, you got to break that down for people that don't understand what on-demand sex means.
Okay. On-demand sex. What I mean is this. Listen, we're not jackrabbits. I got to go to work all day. You feel me? He said crickets.
Crickets, I told you.
You said, listen.
She's not laughing. She said nothing.
Kiki. Listen. He say, shout outs to Kiki from Facebook. Kiki, somebody gave you a shout out. Kiki, we all got to work every day. So I'm not saying I'm going to but if it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning and I want to jump up on you, it should be like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, jump on her. Yeah.
Jump up on it.
Most women,
you know
they
what I'm
understand
saying?
Man desire that. So they,
you know what I mean?
Jordan probably can tell you that women to position their body a certain way. They buttocks, the butt, they'll put it in a way for you to like, they'll give you a hint like, go in, daddy, go in.
You're sleeping. Be ready, especially
be ready.
Yeah, exactly.
In the morning. You know what I'm saying? But shit, there might be some days I might won't touch it. I'll be too tired. I'm gonna be coming from work. So when women hear that, they say, "Oh, he want it every day like a jackrabbit." I just need you to be prepared
But I can't be honest. Women want it every day like a jackrabbit. Women literally want it every day like a jackrabbit. See, we do. I'm telling you. Yeah, women want it every day.
If they do, then I'll pop a tiger pill and a Red Bull and let's get busy.
No, I can't. Not gonna hurt you. I gonna hurt your sperm bank. You can't do that. You gotta do it the natural way. It's gonna hurt your sperm bank. You can't do that, big dog. No.
You gotta be conditioning. Be good conditioning. As long as you have your conditioning up, you good.
Built for it tough.
One good stroke, I can't pause. No diddy.
And Hakeem, you gotta make sure she gotta work too. It's not just
she gotta work too. So when women hear that, they get scared. No, it's not like that, baby. You know what I mean? Because I know you're gonna be running around taking care of the kids. I say, baby, it might be 4 a.m. I'm like, come on, man, let's get busy. You know what I'm saying?
I came in when a woman's stressed. Is it like men? They want stress. They want
I'm gonna give it
to more.
I might give it to you. Listen, I might be late to work to give it to you. You say I need it now. Come on, let's go.
They're done with the kids. They put on that lingerie. I'm telling you, women are more sex fiend than we get them credit for. I'm telling you, women. I don't know what it is about them. As they get older, our sex drive decrease. So I don't know how you talking about you want that high sex drive.
Yeah.
I promise you, our sex drive gonna decrease. But for them, that done doubles. It increase.
She said
increase, and they don't stop. Go ahead.
Kiki couldn't have possibly been ready for all this. I don't think she's ready, but she say you never know what she might be ready for when you're waking up to.
That's what I'm saying. You saying that now, you be like, baby, I had enough. I thought you want on demand. Be careful for what you ask for. The universe is gonna honor that. Whatever comes out of your lips.
I just don't ever.
They're gonna honor it. Go ahead.
Y'all be prepared for it. Be prepared.
She said, I just don't ever want to have to ask for it. I feel like I should. You should not have to. But here's the thing, though, Kiki, you have to give us signs to let us know that you're welcoming that type of energy because we're in a different space, regardless if we're married or in a tight relationship. Your body, your choice. So we want to respect that. You might not be.
Or is he sending you a nasty text? Hey, I need you to come home. Hey, I need it right now.
Nigga, we coming to knock that down. Listen, we coming to knock that down. I'm gonna come in there. I won't be scared. Listen, I'm coming in there. I'm jumping in the shower. because you know you don't want me to smell like outside. Whoa!
You see how
like your
look, you
body,
see, Jordan, I'm telling you, women don't hold back. They don't hold
like
back.
Your confidence, just like a Kalani. You bet like Kalani.
Open leg is open axe. I'm telling you. That was it. I learned like women are ready most of the time. It's just men are they are afraid of that woman's side of a woman's nature. That woman's nature is dangerous.
And the thing is like you do a maybe a whole 3 or 4 like that. When it comes to your girlfriend, you don't want to do that. No, I'm not saying don't treat it like that, but they want some type of experience of doing something that's unnatural. You know, they don't want to do the same old boring thing. They want to do experience new type of things. You gotta spice it up.
No, this is why I get mad at some married men, right? Some married men be like, I don't want to treat my wife like a whore in the bedroom, but then go get a whore in the street. I'll be like, no, but that's my wife. I'll be like, bro, the whole point you got married so you can have that kinky, freaky, that excitement. That's the whole point. Why get somebody on the street? You just do what that's your wife. That's someone you bound to for. I'ma make sure she what?
Hey, I'm giving you something. For a married man, I'm giving y'all some game. Make sure your wife have, like I said, my wife has a whole bunch of lingerie. Usually I get my my lingerie stuff for Savage 50 and everything. So when it comes to what we about to get down, I can pick. I go in her closet and I can pick. She has maybe like 10 to 20 lingerie. So I can pick, hey, I want you to wear this.
Good job, my dude.
This wig and all that type of things as well. They want to tell you what you want me to wear. What type of wig you want me to wear.
Look what she said, Hakeem. Look, Jordan, look what she said. She said most women are willing to be a submissive H.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
In the bedroom. Men are afraid of that. I think they're making excuses. Go ahead.
You sound like a country woman talking like that. You must be a country woman.
See, most men are afraid of that side of that woman nature, that submissive, whorish side of her. When she's married to you and she really joined to you and she got that chemistry with you, it will come out.
Hey, and I tell you, you do that, she gonna cook for you more. You gonna get more massages and everything, cleaning more. You gonna say, hey, you gotta clean. I got you and everything. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, as a married man, make sure you got all the lingerie. If you got some kinky stuff, play some sex games, all that type of stuff. Keep it all. Like I said, keep it rolling. Always
keep it spicy. Facts. But before we head out, Hakeem play that music video of the big dog we were supposed to interview, but we'll set it up for another day. He got a different type of music video, but his name is JT. I forgot his last name. I think is it Willie?
It's Jay Talley or something like that. Is he from
Jay
Chicago
Talley?
or Houston?
No, he's from Houston.
Okay.
He's from JT Talley. Am I saying his name right?
Jay Talley.
Jay Talley.
Jay Talley.
Jay Talley.
Yes, I was right. Shout out to him. We were supposed to interview him today, guy. He was not supposed to get, but we have to reschedule for another day. But shout out to his music video. Go ahead, I can go ahead and play it. We want to give him some love. Go ahead.
Ain't no love in the city. It ain't no love. If you got it, then you know they trying to get it. It ain't no love for a nigga. It ain't no love. It ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love. Ain't no love. Show too much love, they think it's all. Protect your heart at all costs. It ain't no love for a nigga. It ain't no love. It ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love. All that fuck shit don't surprise me. I knew you were conniving. I don't trip on spilled milk, I analyze. When I really needed love, they were high. Came up my dick up bike, they tryna ride. Old thirsty ass bitch, get on my dick. Tryna fuck with a Mac, cause I'm rich. I know you jealous ass nigga envy me. Oh yeah. They tried to break up in my spot and steal my peas. Low key, so I might catch a nosebleed. Really play the game, ain't never had no flow seats. And I'm stitching with my heart, you can't get no peace. And I know these niggas hating investing more heat. It ain't no love in the city. It ain't no love. If you got it, then you know they trying to get they think it's soft. Protect your heart at all costs. It ain't no love, ain't no love for a nigga. It ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love. She wanna argue, bitch, and fuss non-stop. Kick her to the curb, she spent the block. Feeling change, so much pain, it ain't the same. Got tired of playing the same damn game. You were used to lame niggas, I can see. Cause you ain't even know how to treat a G. Shouldn't never even got the time of day. So I grabbed a pen and then I rhyme away. You were just a rain trying to wipe my shine away. Might have had my heart, but you can't never take my mind away. I don't look for love about the paper, I'ma find a way. MOB, that my mind stay. Try me up the crime rate. It ain't no love in the city. It ain't no love. If you got it, then you know they trying to get it. It ain't no love for a nigga. It ain't no love. It ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love. Show too much love, they think it's soft. Protect your heart at all costs. It ain't no love for a nigga. It ain't no love. It ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love, ain't no love.
And I can't highlight the top put his link is in the chat.
Link is in the chat.
Yeah, y'all make sure to go check out his name. Go check him out. Hey Charlie. Yeah, it's hard, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Locario. I heard his music, Mr. Locario, so shout out to Mr. Locario. And Miles Cunningham. That's why I heard his music. The boys are good. The guys, that's his channel right there. So guys, make sure y'all go. So go ahead and show the guys some love. His name, though, I can't highlight it again. Also, that's his name on Instagram as well. So guys, make sure let's get this brother up, man. Good guy. And his music on Spotify. Ain't no love. Shout out to that's why I like the mom mother in the times of event. She's always on the money. Y'all go, man. You go hype the brother up, man. He's in Houston. I don't know he's from Houston, but I know he's in Houston. But when he come over here, when we interview him, we'll make sure that we and Hakeem Jordan make sure I ask him the right question. But as you can see, there's a lot of talented artists. We're gonna be. What you say? Y'all sleeping on
Revenue Rob?
Who's that?
Who's up? We're okay.
Yeah, hit me up. I gotta hit you guys up. Hit me up so we can interview him as well. Yeah. So send us this information. Urban, send us this information, friend sound. We going back to the interview what we used to do, like interviewing people towards the end of the show, and it's time. Like we need to go back to that because that's how Chaos Culture Radio actually started. Interview different artists. So we need to go back to that. We need to start. Yeah. Same to you, Joe. Don't hurt them, guys. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Special shout out to Fresh Sound Florida. Yeah, we'll do research about him on Fresh Sound. Shout out to Joe No Hurt Him, who's also in the building. You have a wonderful weekend, you too, my brother. Shout out to Killer Swag, who's also in the building, always coming through, watching us from the cloud. Shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent, the mom mother, who dropped down everybody links each and every time. She's already ahead of the game. We didn't even tell Natasha who was going to be on the show. She already got the information. That's the mom mother for real. Shout out to Ken Doll, who also the mom father, for also being in the building. Shout out to Kiki Queen for also being in the building. Gorgeous Lisa. She didn't write in the comment, but I knew she was watching. I told her I was going to give her a shout out. Shout out to Gorgeous Lisa, who also was watching. Shout out to White High. Right now, everybody watching football. Football is on. We already know. Green Bay and the Eagles are playing right now, so everybody's going to watch the football. Shout out to True Never Favorite, who's also in the building. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out to D, who also was in the building. Hassan, who also was in the building. Mr. Muhammad, who also was in the building. Shout out to Ashen from the Sightsee Avengers. Guys, make sure y'all go and subscribe to the channel. Let's get him to 1K subscribers. Let's get him there where it's also his lovely co-host Mimi. Let's have him get there. Not only that, shout out to Sophia. She's not here, but I know she's watching from the cloud. Shout out to her, guys. Make sure you subscribe to her channel as well. She Rising Soul. Shout out to the lovely Jalen, who also was in the building. Did we miss anybody? Did we miss anybody? Shout out to those who watch on Facebook, Instagram.
God is forever.
Oh yeah, can't forget her. God is forever. Shout out to you, sweetheart, for being in the building. Shout out to those who's watching me on my Facebook channel as well. They don't drop a comment, but I see people watching. Shout out to those that are also watching on Jordan Facebook. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch, guys. Make sure you follow. It's also so very important. We love our Facebook family. And we love our Instagram family. We love our Kick family. And we love our Twitch family. But now, pretty soon, we're going to get ready to start our Rumble family, our TikTok family. So, guys, be on the lookout. And also X. So, guys, be on the lookout for that. Also, guys, also very important, make sure you go to Chaos Culture Radio description. In the description, where you find the Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt with Jordan have. And remember, the polo shirt is out now. So, guys, make sure y'all cop the polo, the Chaos Culture Radio hats. You already know the Chaos Culture Radio coffee mug. Hakeem is working on the other one soon, so that one's about to get ready to drop. And also, if you want to get Prince Hakeem book, make sure you go to Chaos Culture Radio community tab where you can go and purchase Prince Hakeem book, Black Love. He's also working on a new book that hopefully is going to drop before the end of the year, so you guys can go ahead and cop that.
Yes, I'm working diligently.
Come over here, guys. Support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. And also, don't forget members. Become membership. Members. The more members we have, the more we could create emoji. Today, me and Jordan, we dropped free membership for you guys. We're going to continue to do it because we want to make sure everybody become a member so we can have everybody in the chat emojis. That's our goal and that is our dream. And not that, but really, we really appreciate the people that actually go and watch the playback. We thank you guys so much. Even when we clip the video, people actually go and rewatch it. We thank you guys so much. Y'all understand. I'm making Chaos Culture Radio the biggest thing on the map. We got dope interview coming. We actually found a politician that we finna interview really soon. So I'm happy for that. Of next week, like Jordan said, it is the debate. So that will be an open panel. Jordan would do his thing. We're gonna be make sure to watch the debate. The guys be on the lookout. It's gonna be an open. Well, it's gonna be a dope discussion with this debate. And they also say Trump trial has been pushed to after the election. So Trump is gonna go in on this debate. So guys, be on the lookout. We got a lot of things coming next week. We got interviews hopefully next week as well. We have two people that we're finna interview next week, which is you already know Jay Talley, and also another artist. I'm not gonna reveal him yet. Shout out to you, Bobby Bryant. Can't forget you, the lovely Bobby Bryant and the lovely Sherry Bryant. Shout out to you guys, and of course Sherry Bryant's son Sky, and also Gorilla Black. Shout out to you guys, always supporting the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. You guys enjoy your weekend. It is football weekend when it comes to college and NFL, national. So guys, enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy. My team played Monday night, but I'm still gonna enjoy some football. Don't worry, Joe. I'm still rooting for Detroit. Detroit gonna win the first game. I already told you.
We play Sunday night.
Y'all play Sunday night. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got the first game. I got it. But it's gonna be tough though. I think it's gonna be high scoring. They say the under and over. I think it's 51 and a half, I believe. So they're expecting that to be a high scoring game. Hey, y'all in Detroit, right? Or LA?
Yes, correct. It's in Detroit. It's a Detroit game.
And that's a Sunday night game, prime time. Wow. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out.